Well, the story of one institution of higher learning just passed a major milestone at the box office. Disney Pixar's Monsters University has now surpassed $700 million at the global box office, landing that film just behind the same studio's other animated hits, Toy Story 3, Finding Nemo, and Up. Monsters University is also expected to become Disney's highest-grossing animated film in China, taking in about $19 million in ticket sales.
Despite the success of those educated monsters, Hollywood actually had a weak start to the year here in the U.S., but then things really rebounded for the studios with some big hits over the summer. Julia Boorstin breaks down the winners and the losers on the silver screen.
With the help of superheroes Iron Man and the Man of Steel, the all-important summer box office season is on pace to beat the summer of 2011's record $4.4 billion revenue.
Right now, we've had 15 films that have done over $100 million this summer. It was a deeper slate than last year.
This record, despite some massive bombs, most notably Disney's The Lone Ranger. It fell so far short of expectations, Disney says it'll take a write-down for as much as $190 million. But even with The Lone Ranger's massive disappointment, Disney is still the big winner of the summer. Iron Man 3 and Monsters University are the first and fourth biggest films of the year, together grossing nearly $2 billion worldwide. The top 6 films this summer were all sequels, franchises, or reboots, proving it makes sense for Hollywood to double down its investments in brand names.
Well, I have seen the Fast and the Furious, the 6.
Most recent was Wolverine, though.
Star Trek Into the Darkness.
Superman.
What'd you like about it?
Oh man, a lot of things.
Comcast Universal benefited from 2 of those sequels, Despicable Me 2 and Fast and Furious 6, the second and fifth biggest films of the year. No! And Viacom's Paramount cashed in on the Star Trek franchise. Meanwhile, Warner Brothers' Man of Steel successfully brought that franchise back to life. The loser of the summer, Sony. Not a single one of its films breaking into the summer's top 10. And all of the studios are increasingly relying on the international box office to drive profits.
And if you're not going to have a big success internationally, you need to keep the budget small.
International ticket sales will continue to push the studios to make bigger budget films based on established brands. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Julia Boorstin in Los Angeles.